on best of my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get roll, no me say your own bro, pass me my own. I become a vessel for my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get roll, no me say your own bro, pass me my own. Because now God that they put on my feet, food on my plate, fit no to me, John. My colossal. Even as things no they go my way, even the days I not get nothing at all. My colossal. Now me wait they drive your bus, now me wait they drive your keke. My colossal. Now me wait they run around, now me they do the job. My colossal. I become a vessel for my happiness, so still be my own.
Don't know where I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone new, and don't it make my brown eyes Don't know where I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone new, and don't it make my brown eyes blue? I'll be down when you're gone. I'll just cry all night long. Say it isn't true, and don't it make my brown eyes blue? And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there. Hello, you. Yes, you. Are you experiencing the challenges of life, relationship issues, family situations, money troubles? You need a job, you need a guide to a spiritual path and a sense of direction. You need spiritual healing, psychic readings. Call Sister DOBONG on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. Hey, are you a DJ, an artist, a business owner that wants to promote, advertise product and services? Contact King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, New York. Or you can call us on 718-253-7273. King and Queen Radio, we are here for you.
Give me no reasons, give me alibis. Tell me you love me and don't let me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. I didn't mean to treat you bad. I didn't know just what I had, but honey, now I do. And don't it make my
King and
brown
Queen Radio.
Don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes blue?
King and Queen Radio.
'Cause you make my brown eyes. 'Cause you make my brown eyes blue. 'Cause you make my brown eyes. 'Cause you make my brown eyes blue. 'Cause you make my brown eyes. 'Cause you make my brown eyes blue. 'Cause you make my brown eyes. 'Cause you make my brown eyes blue. Tell me no secrets. Tell me some lies. Give me no reasons. Give me alibis. Tell me you love me and don't let me cry. Say anything, but please don't say goodbye. I didn't mean to treat you bad. I didn't know just what I had, but baby, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes blue? 'Cause you make my brown
Sister DOBONG, she are the best spiritualist you can find. Help you in money problem, love problem, sickness or bad luck. Call her now. She waiting to help you. 718-253-7273.
I met Sister DOBONG about 2 years ago. When I first met her, I was a little skeptical, but as soon as I walked in, I felt like she knew me. I felt like I knew her for years as she spoke my reality to me. I was going through so much in my life at the time that I could not speak to anyone about, not friends or family. She knew exactly what I was going through, and she gave me so much insight and advice. My life changed the very first day I met her. I've experienced and have nothing but positivity in my life ever since. I was going through a time when I was having problems in relationships, family, friends, job, and school. But as the days and years went by, Sister DOBONG has helped me so much, and everything is so much better. Now, I'm just living happily, and I've had everything worked out ever since seeing her. Come to Sister DOBONG at 1752 Flatbush Avenue. You won't regret it. I promise you.
I realize I don't need anything. I need you by my side. Shine your light, I follow. Oh Lord, I try to pretend I can do without you, but I'm out of my mind, doing things my way, losing faith, just living life blind. I don't want this life no more. Oh, regulate my mind, my heart and soul. I keep forgetting I've been through this before. I keep forgetting that this battle is not mine, it's yours. I keep forgetting we gotta learn the hard way. I keep forgetting we keep forgetting. I surrender my problems to you. Renew my mind, make me brand new. Without you, I'm nothing. Your love is enough. Your way is always better. I thought I knew what's best for me. My pride would say I can do it my way, but I was wrong. I need you alone. Regulate my mind, heart and soul. I keep forgetting I've been through this before. I keep forgetting that this battle is not mine, it's yours. I keep forgetting.
To the top radio, worldwide station, radio. What you thought? What you listening to? And your radio, I'm in stereo. Tap into the frequency, King and Queen Radio, and your stereo. What you listening to? What you listening to? If you're the Queen and Queen Radio, hey, what you listening to? Hey, what you listening to? If you're the King and Queen Radio, radio. Yeah. Can you feel it? Go. Hey, what you listening to? Two step. Keep a two step. King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio. Radio. King and Queen Radio. Radio. Brooklyn Station. What you listening to? What you listening to? What they listening to? If you're the King and Queen Radio. Radio. Yeah. I still will. Oh, what you listening to? And your radio, I'm in stereo. Tap into the frequency. That's what's so beautiful. Yeah.
and you wanna get yourself happy. Are you feeling sad today? Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune into your radio. Every Monday, the we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good evening, wherever you're listening right now. If you're in Africa, it is morning right now. And if you're in New York in certain parts of the weather, so I want to say good morning, good evening, and welcome to the King and Queen Radio, brooklynstation.com, sisterthebong.com, and we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. And I want to say thank you to our DJ Tony Blend. Tonight, he playing such excellent music, and it just brought me that good old energy. Even though I'm here right now in New York City, and we expecting a snowstorm. Well, it's nothing new with the weather here in New York because that's how it is now. One day is hot, one day is cold. The weather is constantly changing. But what are we going to do? The world has to change. The world go round and round and round and round. So if you're just joining us for the first time, I want to thank each and everybody who's joining in tonight. Go get your friends. Go get you something to drink. I got me some good old pure cranberry juice. I love cranberry juice. It's very healthy for you, and it's really, really detoxify your body. So get you some cranberry juice. Get you some, if you got you some nice herbals that you like, whatever you like to enjoy this radio program. Go get you some beers or whatever, and let's have a nice evening or morning. So I want to say I'm Sister DeBonga, first of all, and a lot of people come to me because I do spiritual work. If you got any conditions or things going on in your life and you're just not too sure what's going on, and you've been to doctors, you've been to spiritual people, still haven't got any help, well, it's about time you think about calling Sister DeBong. And that's me. That's why I'm here. And during this show tonight, you are welcome to call in by calling me at 718-253-4239. The line's going to be open. And you may want to ask a question concerning your life. 718-676-0820. So, it's a beautiful evening here. And we sitting here nice and cozy. And of course, the manager here of the station and my host as well here. And he dressed in a great attire, and that's good. It's good evening to you.
How are you this evening?
Well, I'm nice and comfortable and feeling the labels up, and it's a
Yeah,
whole lot
yeah,
of things. Even the crystal ball is shining again, and I am just thrilled. And even I'm looking at Sister Dubong face inside of the mirror there, Sister
yeah.
Dubong. So everybody sees Sister Dubong sitting up there. That's the crystal balls, and she, Sister Dubong, do readings too. So if you want to call in tonight, the number is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. For private numbers only, don't call me during the show. You won't get me. The number private to call me to get your spiritual reading confidential. Call me at 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. So I want to say good evening to you. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of been falling down the rabbit hole of like the thousand different dooms approaching us. It seems like.
Well, that's what it's all about when you're trying to
work on projects and do things new, you'll fall down a lot of rabbit holes. But some kind of way you come out, go down one hole and you come out another one. I ain't
Yeah.
never seen a rabbit get stuck in a hole yet.
Yeah, I don't know about it this time though, because I mean, seriously, I don't know if people are even remotely concerned as concerned as they should be about how fast technology's moving right now.
Well, technology
Ooh.
is a trick with it. It's made to for you not to advance in it, to stay at the label that they can control you, that you
Yeah,
don't get your own control.
see,
Because they have look, see, they make it look like they're gonna give you where you can do what you want to do, but that's not necessarily true.
well, yeah, and that's basically one of the things. One of the issues right now is, I mean, is it's like I'll go to bed. I'll go to bed with every, I'll turn my computer off with what I'm working on still up, and it's like I wake up in the morning and it's already 24 hours. Something's obsolete now. That's how fast it's moving, and basically the heads of a lot of your tech companies have been starting to say, hey man, guys, we got to put
They're
the
moving
brakes
too
on for a
fast.
second.
They're moving too
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, way
They're
too
coming up with
fast.
too much inventions at the same time, and now it's becoming competitive.
Well, and I mean, you couple that with they just had an announcement the other day in front of Congress. The head of the FBI went in front of Congress and said, "Look, man, China's their hacking division outnumbers us at least 50-1, and they're attacking us. We need to be concerned because they're basically attacking us in the cyberspace. There's a war going on, a
Well,
cyber
and it's
war."
very bad. And so many people's turning over all their information in cyberspace. And I would warn everybody to put your stuff on cyberspace. I would warn you go that old fashioned way. Keep your stuff hidden in a safe somewhere. Write things down the old fashioned way. It's good to use technology, but technology can be your worst enemy. Take one person to go past you with this new telephone and these new gadgets. They can steal all your information without you even knowing it, just passing you.
Yeah, that's like them smart chip credit cards. I mean, why would you want one? So somebody can be standing behind you in line at the supermarket and drain your card.
It's
You know,
really so. What is technology, folks out there? How you feel about technology? Is technology damaging us? I mean, to some extent, right now, if the whole world is operating off technology. Manpower is so weak. I had a guy working for me today and say, "Oh, men's don't need no strength," and I looked at him. Are you crazy? Men's don't need no strength. I'm 40 years old. I'm old. I say 40 years old and you old.
I didn't start to feel old till I
And the
got
poor
to be
man couldn't
50.
even move the thing. I had to move it myself because I was getting ready to knock him out. You trying to work for me and can't move nothing. Talking about man don't need to use no strength. So, I don't know this new world. What is happening with don't you think that's gonna rob men of a lot of them their masculinity as far as doing things as a proper male and building and stuff? You got machines doing it all.
Well, I mean, right now. It's like it's descending towards pure chaos because I mean it's moving way too
It,
quick,
it's moving too fast.
and
Now, just like you said, now if men's get, if all the machines picking up stuff, doing things, so men's only going to the gym to look good, but not going to the gym to use muscles and doing anything constructed as far as working concerned.
yeah, and I mean it's like I don't know.
What's the purpose of all that muscles and all that, and you can't even pick up, when it comes to doing the work, you can't pick up a piece of furniture.
Yeah,
But you can
yeah,
go in
and
the gym and pick up bell
and
balls.
I've seen it.
Bell.
I've seen it moving. One of them hide a bed things, because those things those are heavy as hell. They're
Yeah,
just
and
like
you bring them up and tell them to help you move some furniture. They talking about their back.
yeah, yeah. There was two Buffys and me, and it's like I was doing most of the work because the workout muscles and working muscles are two different things, right?
So they can work out in the gym with their muscles, but when it comes to do a job, they can't work.
Yeah, go hire some guy out of the gym to do drywall for a day, or see what happens. They'll find out real quick the difference between workout and working muscles.
Yeah, that work muscles. You standing up, just picking up some, but try moving around with those muscles, making those muscles do something constructed in the world, and that's why people gonna get robbed of all their financial and everything, because you got these construction men's out there who are workers and can go in the house and take these men's wives.
Well, what it looks like of it right now is that things are starting to move so fast that I mean, when 24 hours is the life cycle of any type of new innovation, then that's cause for concern, because who's got their hands on the wheel? Nobody, right? Because when you're moving that quick, it doesn't matter anyway. Because by the time you see something, you already done hit it. So it's like I don't know. It's cause for concern, because I mean, when you move that quick, I mean, you always end up what, crashing.
Well, that's what's happening. So technology is not going to stop by us talking about it.
Yeah.
But you got food technology. It's a different than having technology for certain things to control things, and even with missiles and stuff, that could be tricky.
Well, and as far as like the AI arms race and just AI in general, it's like they're putting a lot of it out there that's like, oh, you don't know have to know jack squat about it to use it, which means that people can utilize the tool, but they don't know how to operate as usual. But what code is written into that pre-made piece of artificial intelligence that they're using? I
Well,
mean,
that's what they're not going to tell you, because you're
exactly.
not going to be able to tap in it. Only you'll be able to do little manual things, but to make it do what it's supposed to do, what you want it to do, no, sir.
You got to circumnavigate.
You got to make your own code and crack it.
Exactly.
Only way you're going to do it, then your code may go against their code.
Well, I'm starting to. I think the gun's obsolete.
You understand? So then the next thing you know, you can crash your whole thing, because they can have something in there. If you go against their code, they can crash whatever you're doing.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of the angle I've been looking at it is from what I've learned, it's concerning enough to where I feel like I personally have to have something to defend myself against the high funded companies and corporations and governments, because I mean, China's attacking us with the shit.
Well, they're attacking us, but you ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well, I just want to be able to defend me and mine from it. You know what I mean? So it's starting to look like a matter of life and death. It's like everybody, they've got nukes and we don't. That's bad enough, but
they got nukes and nuke us right out. Well, you know something. I really got to laugh about America. What is America, by the way? What is America? The reason I ask that, there's so many different nationalities in here. All these different nationalities can overpower the real America, and they got their armies back home. So if they want to invade, can't they invade because they're right in the country?
Well,
how do you root out a people if already now, for example, this government done let all those people slide across that water. Now all of a sudden they're going to do a check and start checking people.
Well,
and slowing down people. Why? But millions of people done slipped through here already.
I know one thing is that there are a lot of people that are decent people in other countries that see this as heaven compared to where they live now.
Yeah, it's true.
I remember.
God knows it's true. I ain't against no other countries. I ain't against my motherland or no other land. But guess what? I'm going to tell you something. America is the place to be.
Yeah, I tell you what.
I don't care what's going on here. You cannot get me out of here.
When I was 18, I was working with this guy at this at this restaurant, and he was from the communist bloc there, in Eastern Europe back when it was walled off and all that. Man, that guy, I used to hate him because he showed up every day just smiling with a spring in his step, only in America. Man, I hated him. And
he's not even from America.
Oh,
but I don't blame him.
Yeah,
because when you live in other places, and you got to live it to know it. See, when you're in America, you spoil.
Yeah.
Even our worstest condition is not like the condition everybody else living. Right now in Nigeria, they just made it where you can't even use the American dollar.
Yeah, because they're probably part of that BRICS is.
Oh, that's what that is.
So yeah, because we're in a financial war as well as a cyber, psychological, neurological, and soon to be real war. Um, you
Yes,
know,
because I had to send off some members some money there, and they say no, you can't send it off. You got to send it off in Nigeria and their money,
yeah,
not American dollars.
yeah, because BRICS came up with their new money, which
Oh my goodness.
that's actually, that's a whole nother
So
ball
what's
game.
going to happen with the American dollar?
Well, see, the goal of the financial war is basically to they want to break the dollar's hold on being the standard by which all other currencies are compared. It's basically Putin's response to all the sanctions, And I watched his speech when he went to I forget the name of the economic conference, but it was down there in Africa, and it was. And I mean, if he is to be believed, then their economy is booming right now, despite all the sanctions against them. Which I mean, if they're
Their
doing,
countries are booming, but what I don't understand, the poor African countries are not booming.
yeah,
And they have all the resources.
I was going to say the South Africa is considered, basically the next boom, the next economy to boom, because it's like down there the governments are a lot more stable than Central Africa, or North Africa. Um, and they have the infrastructure, and they have the resources to support heavy manufacturing. So that's basically where companies are going to move from China, and they should be actually in the process right now because
they was building in South Africa. I noticed they was taking the people off the streets, and they was building these little tenement houses.
Yeah, what'll happen is in an economic boom, and I was up there in North Dakota for the oil rush, so I'm pretty sure that's the standard method of operation in any economic rush, and I mean the prices will skyrocket because everybody will be making money. But it's like the greed of the corporations is because I mean even here I mean they're reporting bigger profits than they've been reporting bigger profits during all these financial crises we have.
Now that I would like to bring me there. That I would like to understand. Know how that happened. Bring it to me. Okay, we're gonna take it to some music and come right back.
I'ma get no be so. Girl, you won't capture my soul. I'ma get no be so. Make you one umbo. Better, bye. Better, bye. I'm loose. Even better done the para. Nothing Josie. I'm in Josie. Won't call it for one Josie. I'm not playing with you, I'm not joking. My thought of mom is loaded. Me, you can go, but I'm on board. I'm on duty, but I'm on low-key. They want do me, they want do me. They want do me, gonna want do me. When you won't want me, when you won't want me. I'm in San Francisco, Jammy. When you won't want me, when you won't want me. I just flew in from Miami. Peru, para, Peru, para. I'm blue. Even better, don't be para. Hold the bottle, I wanna level up. When I'm with you, I never get enough. So I'm not in a rush. I can hear music when you're here. Tonight we're rolling, party till closing. Since I put the ring on the finger, it's still frozen. Love in slow motion. I wanna feel you over me, yeah. Certain magic in your eyes, yeah. Girl, I love the way you ride it, and it happens every time you arrive. That's right. Girl, I want you in my life, yeah. There's a heaven and it's right here. I will never leave your side. Stay tonight. When you won't see me, I'm in West London this evening. Giving me the feelings, no, I'm not leaving till I fly LA next weekend.
I go find somewhere quiet. You glow, and I get lost here in your eyes. I'ma gain all be so. Girl, you just capture my soul. I'ma gain all be so. Make me wanna just take you home. Better, 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 better. I'm loose. Even better, done the better. Better, 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 better. I'm loose. Even better,
On the money, anytime where I do with you. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. This love no be ordinary thing. It's supposed to be one night thing. But now I know they catch feelings. I get vexed when I see you with another person. No, no, I know they concentrate no more. Make you felicitate your mom. Hold me tight and rub on my head, baby. You make I feel alright. Special type of feeling that I feel when I'm with you. Oh, the mommy, anytime where I do with you. I want your heart and soul and your own body too. I can't let you go. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love. I'm beginning to fall in love.
Going, gone!
Mwen te kwazen nan ti bal Montréal. Yon bel ti black ti mwe bout en bal. Belle femme en forme depuis le paraît tout elle. Femme ko garçon tout en vie chill avec. Sans petit temps me poche côté. Moi mandel nationalité. Nga tout profiter mandel konti danser. Li ti mba gen problème li pa accompagné. Na blogue feeling ni monter. Et puis li ti mwen.
C'est pas pour faire. Chérie, ne vis pas son bonheur avec. Pas son petit temps pour me caber qu'on est. Assois à chérie, m'gal mette jouette dans mes. Ton écrasé moi, c'est pas pour faire. Ma péché chercher pour me bagaille dans mes. Assois à m'gal faut brasser. Chérie, m'gal faut brasser. Ton écrasé moi.
Est-ce que c'est l'amour, ça y est? Ou bien c'est une folie? Ma peine croisée, ton écrasé, m'pas qu'à vivre sans lui.
Est-ce que c'est l'amour, ça y est? Ou bien c'est une folie? Ma peine croisée, ton écrasé, m'pas qu'à vivre sans lui. Merci pour ton bon filet pour Ça c'est poche.
Best I can be, salt in mouth is lovely. I rescue the share your family.
देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हो बेटा देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए ऐसे हमें भक्ति गीत गाने चाहिए परिवार को मजबूत बनाओ गांव को मजबूत बनाओ देश को मजबूत बनाओ बेटा भाइयों देश को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए लोगों को जगाओ लोगों को हिलाओ लोगों को उठाओ चरस गंजा ओ मिस्टर चबान करो People all over the world have something in common. Whatever their culture, be it woman, be it man. Deep down inside each of us you'll find a yearning to get peace of mind. No matter if we're rich or we poor, that is what all are we searching for. Come sing a just chutney song, chutney, chutney, positive vibrations from dusk till dawn, chutney, chutney, wake the people up, shake the people up, lift the people up, and call the crime and drug to stop. Just get down, please to Chabacaro. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, dun, dun, dun. Whoa, yeah. Throughout every age you will find man pursuing fame. Man have everything but man still empty just the same. Material things cannot give you this feeling of being brand new. Trust the Lamb of God, Jesus.
Good evening. Welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. The music is beautiful. With that, I want to give you a little psychic reading. Good evening, folks. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Well, if you're a Virgo, this is your time to make your move and go toward anything that you feel that is going to make you really, really feel happy. Yes. This is your time to move in the right direction. And I do see your energy is flowing very good. And also, Capricorn, this is also for your Capricorns out there. This is your time to have Capricorn. This is your time to have strong ability. Okay. This is your time to have strong ability in studying and really put your heart and soul in anything you're doing as far as learning now, because you're going to need it later on. So if someone trying to teach you something absolutely free, make sure you take it because you won't regret it. And if you are Leo, Leos, you have to watch your conditions, especially health-wise right now. Take care of your health. Don't over do things that you shouldn't be doing. You have to really guard your health and make sure everything is in place for you. Don't forget you can call in tonight. The lines will be open. Do we have a call over there? Yes. Okay. Good evening, caller. Hello, caller. My fault. Go ahead. Hello, caller.
Hello, Zina. How are you?
Good, and you? How are you?
Oh, God bless you. And I'm very excited about all the opportunities that our future clients could promote on our radio stations. Now, I just want to give a shout out for anyone listening. I'm going to try to change it up a little bit. If you want to promote on our radio stations your music and business, please give me a call, 732 666 8403. Again, my name is Aaron Bates, and I would love to promote your music and business on our radio stations. And please give me a call, 732 666 8403. Now we have more exciting news coming up. We have a lot of top clients coming on board to promote. Please give me a call. Slots are going quickly at 732 666 8403. God bless you, Zina. I love you very much. And God bless your talk show and the radio stations. And have a good night.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bates, and you as well. And again, if you like to advertise on this program, Mr. Bates says give him a call. Make sure you got the number down or go on the webpage and look for his number and call him up. And we'll be happy to put you on the radio station. So want to say a good evening if you're just joining us now. We're not on Facebook because, of course, it's recharging. So we back. We back.
Yeah.
So tell us, so now what was you, we want to hold that topic for a little bit. What do you think about this weather?
You know, it's awfully warm, isn't it? I mean, this is supposed to be like the heart of winter, and
Well, do you know there's hidden snowstorm, schools are closing everything tomorrow?
yeah, I remember hearing you say something about that, and I'm like, dang,
Yeah,
it
that's why
seems
I
kind
had to
of
get, that's
warm.
why I
But then
had to,
again,
that's what, if it's warm like this, trust me, we're going to get the most snow that you ever seen.
well,
Be prepared for 6 inches.
yeah, I was gonna say that'll be the carryover from because the West Coast got hit by I guess what they call like I guess it's like what was the word they used for it? It was kind of like like a river in the air type of thing.
Yeah, well, what was that? All that flooding in California, people going down
Yeah,
the street with cars and all that. Where was that at?
well, basically the West Coast got hit by I wish I could remember the word they used for it. It's kind of a new
That a
concept.
tsunami, is it?
Well, no, it's a new concept. I don't know if it's always been there or it just started happening or something. It's just they just recently started talking about it, and it's a word they got for it that basically it's a airborne stream of water, like basically an airborne body of water. Uh,
What do you mean? What? Explain that.
it's just so much condensation that it's like a river in the air.
A river in the air.
Yeah, and that's what's that.
Oh, that's
So
man-made. You're not gonna tell
yeah,
me. You're
yeah.
not gonna tell me. I think they was trying to get water into Vegas because they
Well,
was supposed to had been making water come to Vegas.
Well, that kind of water hits Vegas, and I mean, it's bad. I mean, they've done it as well as they could with what they had to try to keep the water from flooding. But I mean, a little bit of rain hits Vegas, and it's pretty bad because they're
Wow.
not used to it, right?
And so what
Uh,
happened? It really what just what city did it hit?
that I don't know. I kind of lost track of that with with like some of the trying to like figure out puzzle my way through the maze of technology. And so I kind of lost contact. Kind of lost contact with what was going on the West Coast. That, and I mean between. It's like it's hard to keep up with the bad news these days. I mean, it'd be nice if there's something good had happened for a change.
Yeah, everywhere in the world,
Yeah,
even down south, the place where you think wouldn't be, they've got tornadoes, storms, and
yeah.
what is the world coming to?
Well, and I mean, it's like they've been talking about. I mean, they're estimating that our slipstream will with the salination will be too watered down by. I mean, I didn't think they were saying it's something like 5-10 years, and that's basically if that slipstream goes away, that's basically that's like your blood stopping pumping, and it's like that devastating to the earth as we know it. uh And I mean, they've actually found garbage on Mars now,
Yeah.
and garbage in the deepest crack of the ocean. So it's like it seems weird to me that the whole ecology thing is a debate. I mean, I don't. I think some people get confused by the concept that it's considered how our the Earth's temperature is controlled. The climate is a matter of it reached the level of theory, which in science and in general conversation, theory are two different things. Because when you're talking to somebody, well, I got this theory, that means it's an idea that you have that it has no foundation to fact to base it on. But in science, when they say something's a theory, that means it's been proven to be true by the our capability to observe time and time again. So theory, and when you're talking to somebody that works in science, the term theory actually means a model for a model that's been supported by the facts. It basically means it's a fact, but we still have more to learn. Is basically what it means.
Well, we're in a new world. Put it that way. And I think, do you still believe the world is round?
It's kind of not since that earthquake that caused that huge tsunami.
That's what I'm talking
That
about.
bulged it out.
There you go. I don't believe the world is round anymore. And I think it's between flat and round. And that's why we're having all these different type of um, weather events and all these disasters.
Well, basically, see the mechanism by which the temperature of the Earth is controlled is pretty well. I mean, nobody's really debating it in the scientific world anymore, because it's an established fact as far as it goes. With, of course, the caveat of more to learn. And it's like people are still not, they're not quite understanding that this isn't I mean, I think part of it is they had Al Gore as the first spokesman for the whole climate change thing,
Mhm.
and that was after he had lost credibility because he couldn't accept his loss with grace. He made such a big production about it that it really ruined his credibility. So then he comes out with this climate change thing, and everybody laughed at him. But and I think that's really
Well,
what set the tone for
problem,
it.
what we need to understand, billions and billions years ago, I don't think we really have an accurate number, and I don't know how you can. I'm not good at math anyway, and that's way beyond my even comprehension, instead of thinking as far how far this Earth go back. But I'm pretty sure disasters and stuff is throughout. It's going to keep occurring.
Oh yeah, and I mean, this ain't the first ice age we're gonna go through either. I mean, what do you think the Great Flood probably originally originated from?
So with that saying, now that means that our creation will be wiped out.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's with the slipstream dying, food's going to become scarce. So you throw nuclear war on top of that, which is what they seem to be gearing up for. God only knows what that's going to do to it.
Because you talking something now. We're gonna really get heavy with this. I'm gonna take you really your mind way in another dimension. That's why you should love this show because we talk away again. This is of our opinion, not of the station. Not this is really our view. How me and him connecting with the inner spirit of the inner world. But this is what I'm talking to you about now. How I'm feeling. I'm feeling this whole earth cycle. There was other generation of human beings living before and they became non-existent. Why do you
Yeah.
think we cannot become the same way?
Oh, we definitely can.
And there's another whole different human species somewhere that's already adapting to the new time. and we, as this generation, we can fade out, and they'll come in on what we got here, but it'll be unfamiliar with them. They'll be coming with their technology and wipe this whole part of our generation, what we learned, and all the technology can wipe it away. Do you believe that's possible?
Well, what I'm looking at is basically the old ancient texts, which I mean they've been labeled these days as Gnostic texts. A few of them were considered for the Bible and rejected, or otherwise, most primarily it seems because they didn't meet the political agenda at the time.
Okay, perfect said. You just said they was wiped out. They
Yep.
really did exist at one time. And with our new generation and how our mindset, we had no use for that.
I suspect that when they stole the Library of Alexandria, they rewrote our past because you notice if you pay attention to what's been going on in the field of archaeology, they're finding stuff they're finding stuff all the time that just
and again out of nowhere. What is that?
Yeah, they're finding
Is
stuff
that
everywhere
real?
that completely just rewrites our understanding of our history, and it's becoming
If they
very
keep finding
common.
this new stuff, that means we haven't really discovered the earth yet.
Well, that means that somewhere along the lines, our history is pretty inaccurate, doesn't it?
It's always been. It's his history.
Yeah. See, here's the thing, though. Like the Library of Alexandria, the one thing that really screams out at me is, I mean, for hundreds and hundreds, maybe even I forget how long that it existed, but for the entirety of its existence, it was right at the crossroads of trade. And when you went into Alexandria, you basically, if you had any manuscripts or books on you, they would take that and copy it, and they'd give you the copies back, right? So I mean, at that point, if you were really bound and determined, you could actually pretty much control everybody's information then, and then once
and make it your history
exactly.
And put where you going into the book of Nicaea. You remember the book of NYCEA?
Yeah.
You know about that book?
Yeah, and then
when they was around the table with the Romans.
Yeah, and
that's where they rewrote history and everything.
Well, I suspect they did it right about the time that they crucified Jesus, because they gave him a good opportunity to grab a hold of a predominant part of the world's belief system and throttle it to mold it into what they wanted it to be, which is why there are Gnostic texts, because some of the Gnostic texts.
Now, going back with that, which Jesus are you talking about at that time? Because now remember, there was many postures.
Yeah, and I mean, there were many beliefs too.
Okay. Was that the Jesus of Nazareth? Or was that the Jesus of Bethlehem? And when there's another place he came out of Egypt?
There was actually at one point in time a sect that believed he was something like 20, 30 feet tall and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of weird stuff, like 90 feet wide and stuff. I was watching a thing that was talking about the Gnostic texts on YouTube the other day, and it was talking about the different sects that they had at the time that they.
Well, he had to be tall at that time.
Well,
because remember David and Goliath. So those people really was tall during that time. They had to be to survive the wilderness.
Well, they found human skeletons up to 30 feet tall.
They had to be, because you had to live among those mammals and those that was very, you was out in the opening.
Well, the book of Enoch actually speaks of that, and
now we're going to listen. Now. Let me have your phone. Okay. Well, I got a little more. Okay, excuse me, folks. The mic went out, and we'll be back live on the thing. Let's take a little break, and we're gonna come back with that. We take a little break, folks, and you want to call in. The numbers call in is 718-676-0820. 718-253-4239 is on top of the hour. We'll be back in 15 minutes. I'm going to go do some networking. In the meantime, we're going to leave it to our DJ since I got back the phone working. Okay.
Out of control. It seems like everything is out of control in the world. Good principles are all gone cold. Like family life. So much trouble today in family life. Only strife. Gun and knife between man and wife. Sons and daughters and listening. They're rebelling against mothers and fathers who giving in to the children wins. Man lose control of the family because through the years like he couldn't see that he should take the home responsibility more seriously. I said to you, plan the family, plan the family plan, Plan the family. There is a misconception in the Caribbean when you say family plan, you feel it only for woman. Plan the family, plan the family plan, plan the family. Ay, aha, oi, ganange de gongoi, oi, ay. The family, every man ought to know that the family got to be the number one priority. So take over now, stop procrastinating and take over now. Don't allow nothing to distract you from your vows. You see the children need you to lead the way from day to day. Because without you, they'll go astray in the wrong way. You see, the family is like a government that needs proper leadership and management to get good return in any investment. It takes commitment. I say to you, plan the family, plan the family plan, Plan the family. Teach your sons responsibility as men, they go function effectively. Plan the family, plan the family plan, plan the family. Ay, yes, oi, aha, yeah, get in, go, Difficulty, you're going to face tremendous difficulty naturally to simply guide your family. You'll get opposition from your own friend. You will get opposition. Listen, man, them close to you won't understand. Don't you be discouraged. Just carry on, weather the storm. It's a great privilege to right the wrong, but you must be strong. No matter trials you will encounter, I say the end result of all your endeavor will give your children a well-balanced character to face the future. I say to you, plan the family, plan the family plan, Plan the family. Take your sons to the grocery, let him see how to provide for the family. Plan the family, plan the family plan, Plan the family. But if every day you let him play, it could get old and grey and steady same way. Plan the family, plan the family plan, Plan the family. I say the family that pray together each day, together we'll stay forever. I say, plan the family, plan the family,
There is something happening here which isn't exactly clear. There's a man over there telling me I've got to beware. I want to stop children. Watch this sound. Everybody look, people, what's going on? Nobody's right, everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their mind. resistance. Getting so much resistance. What a great day thousands of people in the street, getting so much resistance from behind. Yeah, getting so much resistance from behind. It's time to stop, children. Watch the sound. Everybody look, people, what's going on? It's time to stop, children. Watch the sound. Everybody look, people, what's going on? It's time to stop, children. So watch the sound.
From the city that never sleeps comes with a broadcast that keeps it real. From the city that never sleeps comes 93.5 FM. Whoa, whoa, Brooklyn to the world with sounds and contents to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment. Education stuff, we're giving you the best. We're nothing but the best, so just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you at home and whether you at work, 24/7 we're still showing love. Oh 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 oh, Kings and Queens Radio, 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 Kings and Queens Radio.
Kings and Queen meditation brings you entertainment, news, education, information, multicultural radio station, 93.5 FM.
Don't touch that dial.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7277.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given. Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Brooklyn Station holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Tune in. To the top radio, worldwide station, Queen Radio. What you thought? What you listening to? In your radio, I'm in stereo. Tap into the frequency. King and Queen Radio. In your stereo. What you listening to? What you listening to? If you're the Queen and Queen Radio, hey, what you listening to? Hey, what you listening to? If feel the King and Queen Radio. Yeah. Can you feel it? Go. Hey, what you listening to? Go. Two-step. Keep a two-step. King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio. Radio. King and Queen Radio. Radio. We can stay short. What you listening to? What you listening to? What they listening to? If you're looking at Queen Radio, yeah. Maestro Will.
Real sound, no faking. Yeah. That's what's so beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Are you feeling down today? And you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune into your radio. Every Monday, the we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday, every Wednesday, 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday, King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa, every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. International reggae dancehall every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York, we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio. Yeah. King and Queen Radio. Don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio. Tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio. The best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio. You need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio. From Monday to Monday. Smokes mix in the kitchen.
Attention, Sister DOBONG, a gifted spiritual and healer, offers psychic readings daily, remove evil spirits, bad luck, and can help you with money problems, and specializes in love and health problems. If you want to be happy again in life, call now, 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273.
When it comes to help in spiritual matters beyond the norm, no one comes close to the international, world-renowned spiritual healer and advisor, Sister DOBONG.
Are you suffering? Do you have bad luck? Do you feel you need some help? Well, there is help now. Don't give up. I am Sister DOBONG, a spiritual reading advisor for many, many years. and I really want to get the job done. If you're having problems with your loved one, maybe you're having problems with money, maybe you're having court cases, well, I'm the one you need to call. You're sitting there thinking, where should I go? Or maybe you're going somewhere and not getting spiritual help. You call me now, Sister DOBONG, and I can help you. Call me, 718-253-7273. Yes, you heard it. Get on that phone now and call now, 718-253-7273. I've been working more than 40 years and getting results. Now it's your time. Try me out. Don't listen to what others say. Try me now and you won't be disappointed. Call now. One free question by phone.
Sister Dubong is the world-renowned spiritual healer and advisor, the icon in the world of spiritualists. Sister Dubong.
Well, I love doing what I do, and I love to help people. I'm always there when people need me, and especially if you're having problems with your loved one.
Don't give up, I won't give up.
Girl,
Don't give up.
I was having problems with my man, and I went to see Sister Dubong, and I got my man right back.
Here is what people say about Sister Dubong.
She has been like a guiding light. She has assisted me in so many ways where there was darkness, and she has opened up the path for me to really get out of that darkness, and I appreciate her ever so much.
See her in the morning, be happy in the evening. Sister Dubong, 718-253-7273. That again, 718-253-7273. Or just visit her, 1752, that's 1752 Flatbush Avenue, right at the corner of Avenue J.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
One, two, three, run it. Yeah.
King and Queen Radio.
Don't go no wine and roses. Farewell to summer, vanish away. My heart is hurting over again. Hey, baby, yes. You say that you'd forgive me. Grant me my second chance, my friend. I can't believe you're going away. Hey, baby, there goes my love. There goes my life. There goes the only woman that could be my my wife. There goes my joy. There goes my smile. There goes I miss you, baby. Please let me wait a while. Yeah. Vanish away. My heart is hurting over again. Hey, baby, yes. You say that you'd forgive me. Grant me my second chance, my friend. I can't believe you're going away. Hey, baby, there goes my love. There goes my life. There goes the only woman that could be my wife. There goes my joy. There goes my smile. There goes I miss you, baby. Please don't let me wait a while. Yes, new love is calling me, and I just won't let them in my life. I feel so unfulfilling. I'm running out of my mind again. I swear if you'd forgive me, I will never hurt you, girl, I swear. There goes my love. There goes my life. There goes the only woman that could be my wife. There goes my joy. There goes my smile. They tell us a valley and that is far, far away. Where there's no night, there is only day. No more crying, that's what they say. I don't know if I'm going to the land that's far away.
Welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDeBong.com. And I'd love to say a shout out there to my team in Africa. Yes, lots, Sunday, big up to you. We got a great show coming up tonight, 12 midnight in Nigeria. And we got some great topics. You don't want to miss the show tonight. Yes, we got a very special surprise, and we're going to be talking about the sports and a lot of things that happen in Nigeria. And I just hope you all enjoyed the ball game, and I hope you didn't lose too much money betting, because I know a lot of people's out there betting, and you're probably crying now. Oh, I know who you wanted to win, and well, maybe better luck the next time. And I want to say a shout out there to DJ Pop Mark. He got a beautiful song out and nice video. And we're just waiting to really, really keep it going. And right now, it's really being played a lot and very big. And our DJ will probably be playing it for you later on. We have our DJ Pop Mart. So be expecting to hear this latest music being played. And we also have another artist, Evan Soul. He is very fantastic, beautiful. We got a lot of music coming out with him as well. And you want you to support all the artists out there. David Brown, Smoke Kitchen, OG, all our artists out there, Rocky Baba. Everybody's on King and Queen Radio. Go and check it out. You can write us on King and Queen Radio. We have there for you a chat room. So if you want to leave something on the chat room, it's chat room on King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. We're also live. You can see us. So if you're out there, hello, everybody out there. Big up to you for joining us. And we got a great, great show. Me and my host here, I think you got to go over there and get some batteries after you put that. It's changed already. You so fast. You people so fast in here. You like technology. And we was talking about that technology, and our DJ Tony Blinton is going to join in with us on the technology. And so what were you saying? The technology is really moving fast, huh?
Yeah, it's maturing faster than we are. if you get my drift on that.
Yeah, I get your drift, honey. And that's an old word, so I really get your drift. All right, we're going to bring in there Tony Blair. What's up, Tony?
Hey, everybody. I wanted to make a quick comment because technology, something came into my mind. And being that we're in New York, I think somewhere in Manhattan, there's a college called the Fashion Institute of Technology.
Okay, yes.
And I asked myself, what does technology have to do with fashion? And it's interesting because what AI is doing is that they're using the AI to generate new fashion designs. So that means that what a lot of people might be wearing and clothing and the clothing designs has a lot to do with the technology of what AI is capable of. And it's something that I really wasn't thinking about. And the other thing with the AI is that they're using it for for clothing designs, and then they're gonna the AI predicts. I almost can't believe this, but the AI is predicting the future trends. So they're using AI to predict the future, and that I kind of understood because recently, I think in Massachusetts, the emergency response teams, they're integrating AI into their roads and their routes and their GPSs to find the fastest route to emergency responses. But what the thing about it is they're manipulating the traffic lights with the AI to, I guess, to their advantage. So clothing, prediction, and the traffic lights is where AI is putting its foot.
Whoa. That's some heavy tech. We want to thank you for that because that's some, ooh.
Well, that amongst many other things too, and that's why I say I don't really think people understand just how big of a concern this should be for everybody. Because, it's maturing much faster than we are.
Yeah, it's maturing much faster than we are. And again, that's going back to the primitive where I said before, there was men before. Why was they all destroyed? You understand that? Why was those men of the past, there was different men's living. Why was they destroyed, wiped out? Was there AI involved with their lives? You understand? There could have been AI involved in their lives that something wiped them out. I don't believe there was different humans living alongside, and our brain was more powerful than their brain when they've been surviving from the beginning of the Stone Age. So something is not correct with that. So you just made a good point there. Okay, your matter is go over there. We got some more in the thing. We're having difficult with batteries. Okay, because it's conversation. Folks, if you like to join in, the number is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. Don't be shy. I'd like to hear from you. Okay, King and Queen Radio. If you want to call in tonight, number 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. You also can write us. Go on the chat. We live on kingandqueenradio.com directly on the webpage. Go on there. You can write us on there. Hello, caller.
Hello, D.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm okay. Just rushing in to try to make sure I don't miss my show.
Oh. Well, we had some good music rocking there tonight. Yes. Tony Blend has had some good music going on. And
I know your DJs can play.
Yes, he can. So what's going on? What you like to know tonight, my love?
Well, still working on the love. And the other day, I went to a little job fair. They looking to offer me a supervisory position. I want to know if you think I should take it.
That's not that you really got to focus and think. When you say supervisor in the day world, it ain't like the past. You take all the stress and everything come with it. It can be very, very complicated. Is the pay more than what you're getting? Because sometimes you can just get a couple of dollars more and have more headaches than ever.
Right. I don't know. I got to look at all of that.
Well, I would suggest before I tell you to make that leap, look into the pay and look at can you deal with today's world, because you kind of hot tempered too. I have a girlfriend that work in the police office, and she says she got to come out of there because she said cops are fighting with cops, and it's just it's a thing that nobody respect where they at and what they're doing anymore. It's like the world is turned primitive. And that's a stage that going through right now. I'm gonna talk to in a few minutes. But anyway, your life look good. Your lucky number tonight is 440.
But I'm trying to still deal with the love life. I'm still trying to get him back. Tomorrow, 2 days is Valentine,
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about Valentine's Day. You haven't heard from him?
Well, I heard from him, but I had to cancel the room. I'm like, how you going to make me cancel? And it's Valentine, and then I had already paid for the room. I'm so upset.
Oh, my God. Now, this is the second time he canceled on you. We got to stop that. You can't be paying all this money for no hotel, and he canceled.
No, I'm getting my money back this time.
Well, thank God. Thank God you're getting your money back this time, because, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, so what's going on with him? Because,
Well, he's got his mind all tied up in his situation. Now he got a little bit of money. I guess he don't care about your money at this point. He got his own. You know how that go until he cool off. So you got to cool him down. You know what to do. You got to work on him. Got to freeze him up a little bit. You're making everything happen too good for him. You understand?
So how would I sweeten him up now?
Well, we'll talk that private, and I'll tell you that tomorrow, okay?
All righty.
All right, so we can get him a little calm down, because he moving too fast. You know what?
Too much money make people forget.
And not all these years you done spent your money on him, honey. He can't get away now. He's trying to run, but he don't know you're going to run right behind him. Well, anyway, you'll get him. Don't worry about it.
I just feel it's all that cloud around from that girl. Every time she say hi to me, all these people.
They need to leave your man alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just tired of your negativity. I just got to try to protect myself from whatever they say hello. They don't really mean it, you know? So that's part of the problem.
Well, voodoo witchcraft is everything now. You got to be careful. People blowing stuff on people, messing their skin up. Oh, God, the stuff they doing now is ridiculous. I ain't never heard of so much voodoo, and especially in New York City, from the young to the old,
Yep.
from
everybody.
from
and
the
that's what I tell them. I
gangs,
said,
and even in the
everybody knows bad.
And now in the prison, they even allow you to do voodoo in there, Santeria.
Yeah. Well, let them have how they do that to get them out of there.
They be calling me from the prison, telling me how they're working on people to keep people in there. So
you know they working on a couple people we know to keep them in there.
You can't even go to the prison and come out no more without some. You can't even tell people you're on your way out. Next thing you know, the judge got you in there for life.
Right? I went down. Let me cut you. I went downstairs to pick up some cars the other day, and my God, I went to this thing and all of this dust. I said, my God, all of this evil stuff all over my shoes. I said, Jesus, it's everywhere.
They were dusting you down, honey. They got now this new stuff. They dusting people. Their skin's breaking out all over. Somebody must have dusted my foot because my ankle swole up. They had me hopping for 2 days. But
well, you know they're gonna try it by you.
But I tell you what, I knocked that BS off. I'm sitting right here tonight, just my legs sky high. So they didn't do much to me. I'm still here. Right. All right. Okay, girl.
All right.
Talk to you later. All right. Taking it back to you here. Now, the disappearing of those people, that's what puzzled me. How there's many different generations of man, but different forms of man. We're not talking aliens yet. Man in the same form we are, and they all disappear.
Yeah, well.
So what make you think that our generation can't disappear?
I think we're facing an extinction level.
Well, right now the food there's getting ready to be a food shortage. Did you know that?
There has been for the rest of the world.
And are you eating real food now?
It's like the only way we're going to be able to feed all of us is through the use of genetically altered food, because we're not going to have that much growing land anymore.
Okay, so again, that's answer the question. That gonna make us go extinct.
Yeah. I mean,
because everybody's system is not gonna adapt to the new style of eating, and if you can't adapt to the new style of eating, you're gonna die off.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I was listening to this interview with this guy. He wrote a book, "The Heat Will Kill You First," I guess. And what he was talking about, like, gave you chills. Like, I'm like, whoa, that's grim. Because he was talking about how, before you get an ice age, you got to go through like a heat wave, basically.
That's what we're almost getting ready to go through now. Look how beautiful the weather. Now, in another hour or two, that weather can turn into the worst storm. You cannot mix heat and this kind of weather. It's bring disaster. It's going to bring disaster.
Yeah. And, it's like, I mean, in California, I was in Texas in 2017 and 18, and it was getting stupid hot during that. And now it's way worse. I mean, in California, it's getting to the point where, I mean, they're going to have to institute the siesta
because you're too close to the sun.
Well, it's getting so hot that it's killing people.
Well, let's speak the reality. California do an earthquake, and most of it gonna disappear anyway. I don't want to say it like that, but I feel so.
You ever seen the projected map of the United States of America after, once the sea level rises, which is, they're saying 50 years, that I would be surprised if it's 10. Probably closer to 3.
because the sea is already taking over everything. I can see the steeps in Brooklyn as you really driving in a car in Brooklyn. And I was saying this to the DJ. I say, do you see these streets? A flood can easily take over Brooklyn in no time.
Oh yeah.
The water can just settle in one place. The way Brooklyn is made, and that it's very, very unique how the Jewish people know how to build on the top. Because over on Eastern Parkway, they're all on the top of that mountain, and everybody else is below the mountain. So if any flood come, but flood can bring their house from the top of that mountain down too.
You know what I thought was kind of odd, considering everybody who's in the know knows that the sea level is going to rise over the next decade or decade. I'd say decade at the most. They're saying up to 5 decades, but the sea level is going to rise about 16 feet. And
so if it's gonna rise that high, how come they building all these crazy buildings in Brooklyn, knowing this that sea gonna take it away?
And if you do a search, there's a whole lot of people with a whole lot of money buying oceanfront property.
And what I was looking at over there the other day, they say when the wind was blowing, those buildings were swaying.
Yeah.
Now tell me, can they fall when they sway like that? Are the buildings made to sway? They had them collapsed in Brooklyn.
Yeah, so it's like.
But can a building sway? Or do they make buildings where they sway in with the wind?
That's supposed to be basically on your newer buildings. They're made like that in order to basically stay up during an earthquake.
During an earthquake.
Yeah, because when the earth shakes, their ability to sway back and forth allows them to move with the flow.
But if you inside of a house and that building swaying like that, you think you ain't gonna get killed up there in the top floor?
Yeah, you probably get tossed around a little bit.
You tossed around.
You'd probably be a lot better off than if it was on top of you, right? And
Can you imagine up inside of one of them buildings up there, way up there, and the building swaying?
I'd rather be up there than down in a subway when it happens.
And that is something. that is.
I mean, I seriously wonder, some of these big cities are just honeycombed with subways. It's like, I mean, what happens when there's like a
well, the tunnel over there, a lot of people got stuck in it when they had that rain. But all this misfortune. Oh, but talking about that now, before we get to Valentine, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Now, Texas, what is going on with the migrants? You cannot say immigrants no more. That's a racial slur now. And you cannot say immigrants. That's another racial slur. You have to say undocumented. Undocumented. No, you can't say aliens either. You have to say undocumented people. There's a word they use for people too. What is the undocumented? How they say it when the people come in here? They're undocumented citizens. I think they call them undocumented citizens.
I'm starting to think maybe that
because you can't say immigrants, and now they're mad if you say migrants. So you have to say undocumented citizens.
Yeah, see, I don't think I could say my suspicion over the air without causing a whole lot of controversy, to be honest.
But if you're in this country, I think then you're a migrant. That's the way I thought. An immigrant means you're waiting to get your papers. Isn't that what that's supposed to mean?
I'm not sure the specifics on that.
A migrant, isn't that people that move back and forth within a region of a place?
Yeah, and I think immigrant means it probably is rooted in the same. It has the same prefix as import, right? So it means to enter.
Okay, so
undocumented
citizens. So because the reason why they're undocumented citizen, because once you cross that water, you're automatically a citizen. If you cross that water and touch that land, you are considered a citizen. Did you know that?
What's kind of the number of like threads I'm tying together, and I mean, I could just be crazy, but it's like so far the facts have kind of said that,
You're crazy.
I wish I was crazy, right? But I mean, it's like basically this lady that used to be Putin's. I think she was pretty high up in his administration. I forget what her exact position was, but she was she worked very closely with him for a very long time, and then she defected over here to the United States. And she wrote a book called Putin's Plan or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but in that book, it's like she speaks of basically what's going on right now is specifically part of his plan. And as I guess I was reading that, I thought about it. And I mean, it's like right now people are considering him kind of a laughing stock because it's like when he invaded Ukraine, his troops are subpar, his equipment ain't working, and blah 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 blah, right? But now Russia, their commanders historically have had little concern over human life because they've had plenty to spare. Perfect example is in the Battle of Stalingrad. You were told no retreat, no surrender, and they had the KGB sitting back there with a machine gun that was not for the enemy, but for anybody that tried to retreat.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, so
It was a time that you went to war, and if you try to back out, they kill you.
it's a terrible way to manage your army. But if you don't care about losses,
But you don't care about losses, but then you got to understand you can't have traitors in the army either.
The retreat in a military situation is often necessary. And I mean, if you retreat, you should plan for a retreat so you can make a tactical withdrawal. I mean, it's like you can't. There's not always victory, and it's if you're fighting against odds that you're not going to beat.
Then you're supposed to retreat. No, that ain't how it go. Nope, that's not manly enough, and that's not manly enough. If you then you go down with the ship. You go down. You go down with the ship, right? If you ain't gonna run. You run, we gonna shoot you. So you got to go down. That's why you join to go down with the ship. You want to get in there and run out.
If you're fighting a battle that you cannot win,
you have to go down.
You have to step back.
No, you can't step back. No.
Never fight to lose.
That's a coward, ain't it? Let's talk to a soldier here. Let's talk to a military man. No, that's.
You don't fight to lose.
No, but if you lose, then you have to lose all the way.
You never fight under the enemy's rules. You never fight to lose.
You don't fight. You don't go in there to lose. But if you losing, your soldiers losing, you got to go either get them out, try to get them out, or go down with them.
Well, that's an entirely different thing. I mean, we're talking.
Well, let's hear from somebody who know a little better than us.
What's the question?
If you in the military and a war going on and you find yourself losing, what are you supposed to do? Run out or go in and lose and die with your soldiers?
Or to put it more clearly, tactically speaking, what's the key thing to keep in mind in any type of engagement? The overall strategy. So you adjust your tactics to meet whatever the overall strategy is, to meet the goal. You don't fight to lose. You don't fight on it. You don't let if you can help it, you don't let the enemy determine where you fight or when you fight. You have to fight by your own rules. If you fight by their rules, you lose. And if you lose, a war is resources. In a conflict, it's whoever has the most.
All right,
so if you throw them away,
let's let Tony speak on this.
Fight by whose rules?
You never fight by your enemy's rules.
But you're not going into fight by your enemy rule. What we're saying, if you go,
where or how
you going in there fighting and you losing, and your team is losing, your soldiers, your comrade or whatever, they losing. What you gonna do? Run?
You take not by yourself. No, you do what's called a tactical withdrawal, which means you withdraw from a losing battle and engage again when things are in your favor. You don't just keep throwing your soldiers at a losing battle because you're wasting their lives. You only have so many soldiers to fight with.
That ain't how the army go. You in a dream world. They send you out to fight, and you better fight. That's it.
No. See, and I mean,
Maybe I'm in the old days. How do the army go? Because I'm just telling you how I would put it. You got to fight.
Well, you got to look up at the individual grunt. It has no choice.
There's no right when you sign in.
But I've been studying tactics and strategy.
You can study tactics and strategy, but once you go,
you do not fight a battle to lose. Not in a war. No. Now there are.
But if you're losing already, what you gonna do?
You step back and you wait till you got.
How you gonna step back?
Take the advantage.
How you gonna step back?
You pull a tactical withdrawal, which is to say you withdraw in a organized manner to engage the enemy when circumstances.
I don't think it'll go like that. Let's hear from him how he would tackle it. That's kind of hard for him.
The only things I'm thinking is, number one, that's probably you answering your own question about what wiped out a lot of these ancient civilizations is probably war.
Yeah.
And the sad thing about that is, when you say tactics and war and this and that, those ancient people, I think they had a lot of severe child labor, maybe 4-year-old, 5-year-olds working. So I don't know. I mean, the whole perspective is who's holding a gun, who's capable, because a lot of these wars and enemies, and you probably got little kids running out there with guns in their hand.
You're absolutely correct.
That's something to think about.
That's how it was.
You have to speak, because the kids now is going to war. Whatever their perspective is, they're warriors in their own right.
Well, and I mean, with the psychological war going on the internet, I mean, it's like they've been literally grown up on the front lines of a war. And if anybody thinks the psychological war isn't as damaging as like real war with real bullets, they better think again.
Well, let me just one thing the army is a little infamous for is saying to their soldiers that everybody finds Jesus in a foxhole. And the only reason I'm saying that is because this is, if you like to study, you could look into this. This is not really my opinion. It's just something that I came across. But there's people who make parallels between the Twin Towers and the biblical story and revelation about the fall of Babylon. A lot of commonalities, from the stocks to the trades to, there's just some similarities there with the Twin Towers going down and the revelation in the Bible talking about the fall of Babylon. So I don't know if that started a war that's still happening, or I don't know if that incident, was not a war.
One thing I do know for sure is that at this point in time in my life, those ancient texts are becoming quickly far more relevant than I would have ever imagined. I mean, they feel very immediate at the point in time that we are at.
Okay, you answer your question. History repeats itself. They had to do away with that history to bring in the rewrite a new history for the time they live in, because they didn't understand that history. But now that history is coming back now, and people will be able to understand it. That makes sense?
Well, yeah, and I mean, there's a point of understanding that it gets to the point where all reality is basically on and off, or ones and zeros. binary, basically, kind of. And once you start seeing it like that, it's like stuff starts getting like really grim looking.
Well, the problem of it is we gonna have to seek back somewhere because with all the new technology coming, where is man gonna find himself again? He actually gonna be dependent on technology. 100%. Where is the human? Where is the human contact with human?
That's one of the things Einstein talked about too. He said that it's like technology would reach a point where it's like we'd be able to communicate with each other all the time, and the more we were able to communicate, the less we'd actually say.
Be human.
Yeah, the less we'd actually say. So, and then if you think about that, like Twitter, with its like, I forget how many characters it lets you use, but I have a heck of a time with that one because it's like it takes me far more characters than they allow to like form a complete thought.
Well, I want to ask you something. Why did he choose the word X?
I don't know. It's like
It's something behind that X.
Elon's.
He's got a mastermind, but we can catch it. We can keep.
That was not personal, right?
I got you.
No, he said something. He pulled a move, and I'm sure he had money invested in it, and that's why he pulled it. Because Tesla started to accept Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden he said, "Oh, Bitcoin uses a lot of energy. We're not accepting it anymore," and the price skyrocketed. The price bottomed out,
And a whole lot of people lost money.
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
So I know you angry as hell. I'm mad as hell. Well, folks, I know it's Valentine and you want to hear some good music. So we're going to leave you here with Tony Blend and we're going to let him bring you some good music. And don't forget to support all our artists. They're on King and Queen Radio and we play them every day at 1 o'clock, so midday. So you'll be able to hear all the artists. Do support our artists. DJ Pop Mark come out with a video, and the video is a hit, and also a great song. So you want to check out all the pages and get all the information you need. Share and like the pages with all your friends, and we welcome you. We have so many newcomers. I seen Brazil out there, Germany, and the United States is leading us now. They back with us, supporting us really highly on Brooklyn Station on radio.co. So all of you listeners on radio.co out there listening to us worldwide, so many. Mexico is out there. I seen Argentina is out there. Brazil is out there. I seen so many places out there. We want to thank you so much for joining us on Radio Co, BrooklynStation.com and Radio Co, King and Queen Radio. Because not only we on the webpage here on KingandQueenRadio.com, but we on Radio.co. King and Queen Radio, radio.co, BrooklynStation.com, and we on live stream, BrooklynStation.com, and live stream King and Queen Radio. So you can be listening to us all over the world, everywhere. We acknowledge you, and you're on Twitter. If you're over there listening to us over there on Instagram, big up to you out there, and all the rest, Twitch, and all the rest of the places you listening, and all the bootleg places. I've seen so many bootleg places got King and Queen Radio. Do support the station, share and like it. Okay, we're going to take it to Tony Blend and let him blend up things for you here. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope you all got a lover, and I'll come back and we'll talk. So we're going to talk about a little bit about Valentine's Day. We're going to see what you know about Valentine's Day. Do you believe in Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day is, it's a great day. Day. Usually, if you got somebody, you have a good day. If you're a single man and it's Valentine's Day, you go out to the bar because
you sound like Irish. You sound like St. Patrick's Day to me. I think
go out there if you see a girl, you don't be alone.
Well, that and that is a great day to pick up and to meet someone. You're not picking up; you actually have a free way of meeting someone. It's a great because the holiday is meant like, to meet someone. So take advantage of that day. That's the way I look at it.
I plan on going out. I'll probably be broke.
Well, that's all right. You'll find someone to take care of you. It's some pretty girl out there looking for you, and women's are taking care of men's now. So why you ain't getting no money? What's wrong with you? Because all I hear, they say, well, this girl has bought me a car. This girl has bought me this. It's a new world now.
I guess I should find one that will buy me a car and that, right? Like a Rolex or something, right?
Start with a Snapple. Just tell her to get you a Snapple. That's it.
Well, I mean, I've been living in some pretty dangerous hoods throughout my years, and so I'm just happy if they're not trying to steal my wallet.
Oh, God. Oh, so you're hoping they're not trying to steal your wallet, huh? Well, you better hope they'll set you up with some guys inside there when you get in there and take your clothes off. Next thing you know, men's coming from everywhere to beat you behind and rape you too. Because this is a new world. Anything gonna you could get beat up, raped, and thrown out naked nowadays. You go in for one thing and wind up for something else.
Well, there's some that, I mean, like literally they'll hook up with you in the bar to go party, and then they'll purposely OD people on fentanyl, and then to rob them, and it's like they're looking for.
There's an easy way to that. So many years people use eye drop, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take it to Tony Blend. Happy Valentine's Day. If you just joined us, we'll be back. And we'll both get you with some more. We just bring up these topics so you can do your own research and have something to talk about.
Fact is, if I may, I highly recommend doing your own research and forming your own opinion on everything.
That's right, because now people can tell you anything. Even Google. Don't trust everything you read, okay? Because you don't know who wrote it.
Yeah, that's why I say believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see, right?
That sounds like them old days to me. And that's why nobody just didn't do nothing at all. Just sit up in a corner somewhere and rock in a rocking chair till they die. All right, take it away.
Whoa, 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 wa-da-da, yeah. Whoa, 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 wa-da-da, yeah. I'm gonna break these barriers down between black and white, yeah. I'm gonna break these barriers down between you and me, yeah. This wall was built between us long before our generation. We've got to break these walls of hate if we wanna build a loving nation. I'm gonna break these barriers down between black and white, yeah. I'm gonna break these barriers down between you and me, yeah. How can I break it? You ask me, how can I break them down? How can we break it? We break them down with love, love. Whoa, 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 wa-da-da, hey. Whoa, 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 wa-da-da, yeah. They said that I should judge you by the color you got showing. What about the man within you? Oh, that's the man that's really worth knowing. I'm gonna break
Grove, California. I was not sure what to expect. I was nervous, and truthfully, I was afraid of being scammed. So many psychics I've seen on TV, heard on the radio, read in magazines and the newspapers, especially online, they all seem to have their heads in the clouds. By the way, the guarantee is real and there is no pressure involved. When I finally hung up after my reading, I felt better than I had in months. I have a clearer sense of direction and more insight into many issues I am facing in my life right now. Thank you, Sister DOBONG.
Whoa, 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 wa-da-da. Yeah. They said that I should judge you by the color you got showing. What about the man within you? Oh, that's the man that's really worth knowing. I'm gonna break these barriers down between black and white. Yeah, I'm gonna break these barriers down between you and me. Yeah, how can we break it? You ask me, how can we break them down? Help me to break it. We break them down with love. Whoa, 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 wa-da-da. Whoa, 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 wa-da-da. All right. A young child born would never know the war between black and white. But when we teach a young child hate, we confuse their wrongs and rights. I'm gonna break this barrier down between black and white. Yeah. I'm gonna break these barriers down between you and me. Yeah. How can I break it? Ask me, how do we break them down? How do we break it? We break them down with love. Whoa, 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 wa-da-da. Hey. Whoa, 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 wa-da-da. I'm gonna break these barriers down. Help me to break these barriers down. I've gotta break these barriers down. We gotta break these barriers down. We gotta build a better loving nation. We gotta break these barriers down. Help me to break it. Whoa, help me to break them down. You gotta help me break it. Break them down with love. Love, 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 love. Help me to break these barriers down between you and me. Black and white, nations and nations. Well, we gotta break these barriers down. We gotta break it. Help me to break it. Well, we gotta break them down. Break them down,
I'm going back to the south. I'm going back, 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 back. Where my roots ain't watered down. Growing like a baobab tree of life on fertile ground. My ancestors put me on game. On time, on gold chains. With my old shoe in a jail. Drip all on me. Uncle that she keep it. Hola, Jonas, Stella, Sasha, Chapa, Instant. Yeah, pure ice, 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 ice. Bust down, flood it. Flood it, on my wrist out. Ooh, going up, motherland, drip on me. Ooh, melanin, my drip is skin deep like. Ooh, motherland. Lick that lip like lipo. You hear them swarming right. Bees is known to bite. Now here we come on our throne, say follow my parade, my parade. Yeah. On for us, all black, all chrome, black on, black tits, mad black. Walk by my window down, let them see who in it, crack a big smile. Go figure me and Jigga 50, let them cheering, they like chick how. I charge my crystals in a full moon. You can send them missiles, I'ma send my goons. Baby sister rapping in my yard. Trust me, they gon' need an army. Rubber bullets bouncing off me. Made a picket sign up your picket fist. Take it as a warning. Waste beats from your Uber. For 100 Billy, that's a Musa. Straw line to the barbecue. But it's any damn way we gon' make it look cute. Pandemic fly on a runway in my hazmat. Children running through the house in my art all black. And sisters on the wall, let the ghost chit chat. And sisters on the wall, let the ghost chit chat. Hold my hands, we gon' pray together. Lay down, face down in the gravel. We wearing all tie white to the funeral. Black love, we gon' stay together. Curtis Mayfield on the speaker. Lil Malcolm, my miss from Mama Tina. Need another march, let me call Tamika. Need peace and reparation for my people. Forget these late edges, I'ma let it shrivel up. Forget this fading ways, I'ma let it trail up.
Tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of man who gives up just like that. No, it's not the things you do that really hurts me bad, but it's the way you do the things you do to me. I'm not the kind of man who gives up just like that. No, the tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one, number one, number one. Every man wants you to be his girl, but I'll wait, my dear, till it's my turn.
Dolly boy, hello, look, yeah. She goes there. My pretty little princess, goodness. Oh my god, yeah, she's full of greatness. I go bless you every day on my diet. Any nigga come close, I go shout diet. On top me to sell a H, baby no fit diet. Follow me, parachute, make we go fly jet. This one no be street matter, never ever fly fence. Carry me, meaty papa, make up pay your diary. On our wedding day, all of us will fly yellow. With my fellow, them go follow. Cause I'm slim and I'm fresh.
Hello listeners out there, I go by the name Jolly Boy, an Afro-pop singer, an entertainer, a songwriter, a performing artist. You can check my songs out on Kings and Queens Radio and all the streaming platforms. Thank you very much.
Me and you gon' come together, 1, 2, 3, yeah. No stress, brother me, but no bother me. I don't care about the economy. Buhari, or no Buhari. Anything you want, I go ordering. Hello, babe, into the room. Yeah, me and you, yeah. We go talk. Yeah. You could talk, kitty, go. You could talk, kitty, talk. Yeah. You could talk. Yeah, I never pay for a fool. We could talk. Oh, we could talk, kitty, go. Talk. Yeah. ABC. Me and you go come together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No stress. ABC. Me and you go come together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No stress. Anything you want, normally I go do. I go shift to womb if you tell me to die. Yeah. To the promised land, all of us we go reach. Yeah. Listen The rhythm, harmony, melody, show walking, comedy. Me and you go chop money, everly, normally. My money eat the body. I no go never, never, ever, ever ready for money. I get money for body, my pocket, bank account, for wallet. Normally, I no go borrow for money. I get money for body, my pocket, bank account, for wallet. Normally, I no go borrow for money. Yeah, yeah. A, B, C. Me and you go come together, 1, 2, 3. No stress, no stress, A, B, C. Me and you go come together, 1, 2, 3. No stress, no stress.
Tiger Man on the mix.
Give me time and your space. Make a lot for the place. I not gonna ever down for your love. Oh. I give you all that you dream of. Mama than a good, she nice. She give me all the melody and vibes. Mama than a good, she nice. Oh, give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, that loving, that loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Some of them are young, some of them are snitching. She be my melody, I've been searching. She's the fine girl I've been searching for, yeah, yeah. I'm okay, Eminado. She fine past 3, mommy, what now? Your waist personality, they cause kata kata. Oh, I'm tempting to touch your body, oh. If you know, you go know. Loving you is all I want to do. Oh. Make you come turn me to moo. Oh. I'm gonna shake it like that, like a dart from me, Jaji. Come rotate it for your Zadi, yeah. Black drop top Maserati, yeah. I'm gonna shake it like that, though, like a dart from me, Zadi. Come rotate it for your Zadi, yeah. Black drop top Maserati. Oh. Give me that loving, give me that loving, that loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, give me that loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Better go master. Better go master. Come out and take it, bro. Better go master. Up on the beat. Better go. And none of me. Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? Hello.
Yeah, what's good, my people? To Superstar David Brown Music all the way from Nigeria. Go listen to my songs on all streaming platforms. Follow my platform, David Brown Music, all the way from Nigeria. I love you guys.
She want a rich guy with it up. She don't want any guy with no fit up. She want top up. She want a guy with go top up. She want a rich guy with it up. She don't want any guy with no fit up. None of me. Excuse me, baby, let me talk to you. Excuse me, can I have your number? Excuse me, girl, I wanna make you mine. She says she's not interested. Excuse me, baby, let me chat with you. Excuse me, will you be my lover? Excuse me, girl, I wanna make you mine. She says she's not interested. She said she want man like Adeleke. She said she want man like Dangote. She said she want man like Atadala. This and not the robbers. She said she want guy like Timaya. She said she want guy like Opio. She said she want guy like the Starboy. If you knock at the robbers. Oh my girl, you want top up. She no like any guy with the fuck up. If you don't get money for your pocket, make you shut up. Ha. Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, hello? Hello, how are you doing, girl? How are you doing, girl?
Another one classic.
It's option on the beat.
Trigger fire. Yeah, yeah. Other you. Don't make me leave me alone. Other you. I dey feel that you way you dey make me roll up. And every day and every time you worry me, so you want to be with me. Yeah, so me throw a faith, yeah, me throw a faith. Please don't leave me lonely, me throw a faith, yeah, me throw a faith. Yeah, me throw a faith, me throw a faith. Now call it, me throw a faith, yeah, me throw a faith. Watch out now, watch out now, watch out. Yeah. Slide me up on me DM now. She I love the way me sing me song. She say I be real dada, real dada, real dada. And she ready for a link up the party. Every day so we sign up the party. Yo, she have a pull up for me and make me feel like a key. Me throw a faith, yeah, me throw a faith. I know you will, please don't leave me lonely. Yeah. Me throw a faith, yeah, me throw a faith. Now calling me throw a faith, yeah. Why, let me tell you one thing, girl. She like the one me singing me song and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram. Oh, na. Yeah. I'm in love with your shape. I'm in love with everything you do that make me crazy. Scene. I'm in love with your shape. I'm in love with everything that you will make me crazy. Yeah. Shake that body, girl. Get that body, girl. Rock that body, girl. I get behind that body, girl. Me love the way you make me cry. Ever since you came to my life, you are mine.
So many things we gon' do, baby.
Get that smile, that fun, that bust my mind.
You put your fire in my eyes, so shawty, body push. And I love you control myself again. Boy, I tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Boy, I tell me your location. Only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You dey cause your attention. All I want is to make you my baby. You dey cause your attention. All I want is to make you my baby. Yeah, these feelings I got for you is emotional. You call it madness, but I call it love. Supernatural. I'll be keeping it real with you till the day I die. I'll be hold your hands. Baby, I'm not fit day without you, cause I need somebody, really somebody, oh. I'm feeling so lonely, when you there, I'm gonna get you. Boy, I tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. Boy, I tell me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there.
Yeah, I go by the name Simo's Kitchen, a music producer and a recording artist. Go stream my song on all musical stores. And don't forget to tune in to King and Queen Radio Station and Brooklyn Station. Up to see you soon. Yes, sir.
Do me jajali. Show me say you love me, give me everything. Baby, no do me dirty. You know the vibes we lose it. If I ever lose you, girl, I take hold me down. I'm if you move for life. Yeah, we got it. Be careful now. All of these talks, we fuck up the vibes. Now me be your man. Now you be my girl and I'm proud of your mind. Sweet love way you give me. Girl, I swear say now for your hand. I put my life to the end. I swear say it be. All my jack on my own. Now you don't make me go my dear. Since I set my eyes on you. Now you there make me feel like complete human being. Because of you, I'm a complete human being. Then I love.
Slowly taking over, but with you I know that. Now you I want for my life. Nobody else will be lie. Got you for life, want you tonight. Sure you know no be lie. And you scatter my head, you be scatter my head all night. You say, baby, mark for me now, baby, mark for me now, baby girl you too fine, baby, mark for me now. He said, baby, mark for me now, baby, mark for me now, my own Malita.
Oh my child, come my way. Now you don't make me go my way. Since I set my eyes on you, now you don't make me feel like complete human being. Because of you, I'm a complete human being. Girl, I love.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. I go, baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, I put my mind for the money, come dance for the money, I take you down to my mommy, come dance for me, shawty.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I wonder what you are. Shake on for the money. I wanna dance up your body. Why your waist make I spend the rubber? Shawty say make I spend the dollar. If I need a toe shop, and me I'm a toe shop. Somebody, I will take you tsunami. I will take you to
Hello, listeners. I go by the name DJ Badmax, and I want you all to go listen to my new single, Emotions, featuring Uluwa Delight, K3 Addis, on all streaming platforms. Yeah.
Tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, I put my mind for the money, come dance for the money, I take you down to my mommy, come dance for me, shawty, my mind for the money, come dance for the money, I take you down to my mommy, come dance for me, shawty.
Ride for me, die for me. You said that you gon' take your time with me. So why all these niggas come spy on me? You say I'm the queen, but you lie to me. Am I yours? Are you mine? Or are we passing time? I don't know. I feel high. You got me on a timeline. Yeah. So call it for me now. Do it once. Baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah.
Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, tonight, oh, I put my mind for the money, come dance for the money, I take you down to my mommy, come dance for me, shawty, my mind for the money, I take you down to my mommy.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7273.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given. Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Brooklyn Station holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
You know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
You know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
Yes, this is Island Breeze. This lady has been taking care of me since the last 3 years. 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Sister DOBONG. She's very good, really and truly. I came here, with some situation, and she worked it out, and now, I feel like a better person right now. But you just give her a chance, and she's gonna always tell you the truth, negative or positive. She always gonna give you the truth. All right. Always remember, Sister DOBONG, 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Thanks. Bye.
Hi, Sister Dubang. This is Angeline. Thank you for helping me. I was going through a problem with relationship with my fiance. You brought us back together. He leave, you bring him back home. We are so good and happy together. Was also going through a problem with my immigration. They report me to immigration. I went today and do my interview. They say they are making a decision. I'll hear from them in a couple of days. Thank you so much, Sister DOBONG. And I would like everyone to come and visit Sister DOBONG, whosoever have a problem, at 1752 Flatbush Avenue. She's good. I'm telling you, she helped me in a lot of ways with me and my daughter, and also taking care of my son right now. Thank you so much, Sister DOBONG. God bless you.
Nous avancer, nous déraper, nous pas camper encore. Ça fait longtemps que ça commence. C'est bagaille qu'on aime garder, nous là pour la vie. Investi nous
Kaluba, she is the best spiritualist you can find. Help you in money problem, love problem, sickness or bad luck. Call her no. She waiting to. Sister Duba, she is the best spiritualist you can find. Help you in money problem, love problem, sickness or bad luck. Call her no. She waiting to help you. 718-253-7273.
Ou pa son heritaj, de mou chan pa gine. Apre merse tout jazz, ki kive lan sante. Fanatik avanse, investi fek lage. Nou avin kaze, nan tou let mouye. Investi kan yo pa surprise. Paske yo ka fe padon, nou ete san
That's right. Welcome, everybody. This is All Black History Month, and this station is Black On. And don't forget to support King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com, 24/7. And we want to just say welcome, everybody. Don't forget, we got that show tonight in Africa, King and Queen Radio. We start in Africa exactly at midnight. Lot, I'll be over there with you, DJ Pop Mark. We're gonna have a good show. DJ Pop Mark have a new song out. You'll hear it tonight on the show in Africa because we were so busy. DJ was so busy. He apologized. Next week he'll have it playing here in the city, here in New York. So we got a video coming out by DJ Pop Mark, and we also have our new artist, Everton Soul. We're going to have all that together for you next week here in New York City. So you got to be ready for next week so you can be able to hear the new show and the new music by DJ Papa and Everton Soul. So we just got some good things coming for you next week. But tonight you will be able to hear the new music on our show tonight. Me and Lot will bring a good show to you tonight. You're going to find out all about the sports and how Nigeria, we won. That was a hard thing to say. Hope we don't bring no war, but we won, and we just gonna let you be surprised tonight and tune in because I don't want to give you too much information. So we got a real surprise for you tonight, and you want to hear to the show. We'll be live, so make sure you tune in. KingandQueenRadio.com. That's 12 midnight. KingandQueenRadio.com. And hopefully soon the manager here will have it where they can come and talk directly in the show. We got to work on that this week, that they can call in from there.
Yeah, well,
and
it's
talk directly here through the show. That can be done through some type of form. We got to figure it out.
well, yeah, but then basically we just we all got to sit and it's capable of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, because it's done. We used to do it here before.
Yeah, you know, it
Holland
just
used to have it where the people would call like we doing here. They used to call from anywhere. But while we did it from Africa long years ago, we did it through Telegram.
Yeah, well, the app we're
Because
using.
all they got to have the number to Telegram there, and Telegram here come through the system, and they can come live and do talking. So we're gonna work.
I was
on
gonna
that
say
this
the app we're using here to stream it has that capability. You know, I basically what we need now is just to set up a test run of somebody
Well, we
elsewhere.
do that when you're ready. The team ready. They waiting on you. That team is available 24/7. My African team is ready. So we just waiting on you. Okay, so what was we talking about, by the way?
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
I forget.
Is it a Black Valentine Day? Did you ever see a Black Valentine before?
No, I think they're basically all the same. I mean, Valentine's Day was more or less it's kind of a marketing scam. Is what it really is, you know. But but at the same time, you know, it's just like Thanksgiving is a good premise for a holiday.
The Christian holiday a scam.
Well, you know, I mean,
you got to make money regardless of what you do.
True.
Why is it gonna be a scam? It should be money made.
There should be, but
of it. The
everything's
money has to have a way of to make the economy spread.
True, you know, but then again, the economy is really.
But guess what? when you ain't got no money. Yeah, it is a damn scam because you ain't got no
Well, I
money.
mean, everything's a scam these days, right? I mean, isn't
I can
it?
understand it's a scam with me because I ain't got no money to buy nobody no Valentine.
Pretty
So,
much, it's safe to assume that everything's a scam, at least when you're walking into it, right?
but think about it: when you was young and you wanted to buy your girlfriend something, you could come up with a flower out the street and take it.
Yeah, and like I say, I mean, it's still a great night,
When
but
can the young people do that to a girl now? Go take a flower from the street. What she'll do?
yeah, I don't know. In New York, men and women don't have much to do with each other, really. I mean, compared to most of the cities I've been to, unless
Yeah.
it's a business deal, and I mean, that's kind of sad,
What has
really.
happened in New York
I don't
that
know.
all the women's now just don't care no more? What happened?
But well, I mean, I
And
think
it's in
it's
all nationalities. I thought it was just in my nationality, but it's worldwide. It's spread it all over.
well, I mean, it's on both sides of the street though, too. So it's just a
Well, the men's like in men's, like it's no father figures to teach boys. There's no such thing as boys be boys no more. That's over.
oh, that was over. Once my generation got done, they were like, "Oh no, we ain't putting up with this no more." Because when I was growing up, man, you get caught for some crazy stuff, and they just be like, there, go home to your mama."
Yeah,
Now they're like, "We're gonna try you as an adult."
they made you become a boy. They beat you into boyhood.
Oh man, I remember the first time I
Oh,
got in
it was
trouble
it
when I
was
was 18.
it was a thing to you had to be a boy and you had to be a girl, and those rules were strictly enforced.
Yeah.
But then later on down the line, it become abuse. Now, when it became abuse, then people start losing their identity a lot. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I mean, I've hung around
I
I've
guess
hung
we
around the
can't even
community
talk
a
this
lot.
topic no more because it don't make
Yeah,
any
because
sense
some
anyway.
people will take it.
Because people, it's not gonna go back no more past. It's
Well,
over.
and I mean, moving forward is like because like you got some of the states that are like really hammering the trans community, like they're singling them out, and I'm like, well, I've been around, I know I've had close friends that are trans,
But
and
how are
it
you
is
gonna
a birth
how are you
defect.
gonna do? Well, in Africa, they just had a marriage, and we was talking about that. They had a marriage, and they locked up everybody in the marriage because it's not permitted in law in certain African countries. And
Yeah, see.
some Arab countries, they will hang you and kill
Oh
you.
yeah, and the funny thing is but once you once everybody gets behind closed
They
doors,
do everything.
they're doing the same
They
thing,
doing the
right?
same thing,
Yeah.
everything. So all this laboring people and all this labor, it can only make situation worse. I believe people should just be themselves, be who they are, respect each other, and be who you want to be. And don't when you go to have to publicize it and put it where you have to because people beating each other up. So they had to make laws to enforce it that people had to say what it was and show identity in order to get protection. So that's where that came from.
Yeah, see, I tried to get the word out that these states that are singling trans out, from my perspective, it's kind of a birth issue. It's like a birth defect, right? And why is it hard to accept that some people could be born with a defect like that? Because but
We don't even say the word defect either.
exactly, they don't like
That's
the word
another
defect.
harsh word to say, and you
Yeah,
can't say that.
I don't know what the
So
word
some
for it
people
is
just
these days.
born who they are.
Well, yeah,
Okay, so we leave that alone. But
but
what we want to do,
hold it. If they fall under the category of like of having that basically
urge.
well, not the urge. It is like basically I don't know what the current politically correct word is,
The
but people
political
that are
correct word,
born
people are
with
born the way they are.
yeah, but if they're
And
born with some type of defect, they are protected under the law from discrimination. Thus, if the
but it
community
shouldn't be
accepts
called
it
a
as
defect. It should be called
yeah, that's the problem.
they just who they are and leave it like that.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, they need that legal protection.
There you go.
And
So it has to fall on that
and
category in order
let's
to get it.
everybody's thinking it's some kind of perversion with them, but what it really is they're born in the wrong body.
But
You know?
I'm trying to ask that question. Most spiritual people are born You have to be able to communicate in all forms like angels, non-sexually and sexless.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's automatic put you in a category again where they making people be something they're really not. Spiritual people, some have those capability of man and woman, and they're born. And I haven't come from part of an Indian tribe, in Mexico. You may know the tribe, and they're born naturally that way. And it's called two spirit.
Yeah.
Two-spirit, two-headed spirit or two-spirit. Down south they say two-headed.
Well, it's the
But
yin yang,
there's
right?
people was naturally living that way all their lives. It's part of the culture. They was raised. A lot of Indian cultures have that, and it's not discriminated upon. But now, since the American public got into your culture and bring religion in it, they start saying something that you've been doing all your life and practicing for all your life and ancestry. Once the American public bring their Christianity in it, they destroy it and say, "Nah, you the devil," and everybody go behind them. And now people who live their life two-headed or two spirits, now they're forced to be under the labels.
They're being prostituted.
And
Yeah.
why should they fall under the labels when they live there? That's like in Rome, the Roman people used to do everything, and the Greeks and
Yeah,
all
they
that.
didn't care.
And they didn't have those labels.
It didn't make it. It didn't become a big production
And
until they decided to make a big
as
old
far as
production out of
far
it.
as I don't know if you come uh, from what's his name, the tree spirit. I keep forgetting. I don't know how I forget him. Odom.
Oh yeah.
Now those Vikings all had that same thing too, you know.
Yeah. It's just like
And they
basically.
did not classify themselves as all that is this society America doing.
Well, actually, if you think about it, it has roots back in there was a point in time where, I mean, in order to have it, you can't really have your.
Well, what about the man who wrote the Bible, King James? What was he?
You can't really have your citizens be good little soldiers on which war is really armed
I'm
robbery.
taking you back to King James.
Yeah, I'm talking about the feudal system because with the feudal system,
Well, we got
if you
some
wanted to
goodies for
rob
y'all
your
next
neighbor,
week. Let me take this caller. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
All right. Well, good evening. Who is that? Is that a cow or a cat?
Oh, I'm knocked out, doped up, dope.
Well, how you doing? I see you got a whole lot of people wishing you a happy valley.
Oh, that's good. Same to them. Happy Valentine's Day.
And how do you feel about Valentine's Day?
I feel all kind of ways of like right now. I'm hurting too bad.
You're hurting.
Yeah, I couldn't even speak something that hardly good. I was hurting so bad. Oh.
Lord, you gonna get me hurt after a while. You gonna get my foot. You supposed to be passing off some good energy. You passing off pain. So tell us something good, please.
Oh, well, this quote need to stop putting voodoo stuff on me. You know, somebody is fixing him for him to fix me. That's what it is. If they leave me alone, I'll be fine. I mean, this stuff, that's okay. I got for 2 weeks. Every day I see God standing up and with a shirt on and some black pants.
You say you see who?
I see God for 2 weeks.
God standing up with some pants and black shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, and I guess that's the coming of the Antichrist. I don't know what that is. But what happened when you see him standing up? What did he say?
Maybe he was telling me I need to, ask him to show me certain things, things that I wasn't doing, things that I could have been doing all the time and all along.
So he had some dungarees on.
No, he had on slacks. It was slacks. I was like, what? Every day I could see this person in the spirit. But anyway, let me give Prince Michael.
Cause he ain't wearing a
I
gown no
got
more. He wearing slacks with a black shirt. Lord have mercy.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was he standing up?
I needed to ask more questions in a way that I did, and I found out so much stuff here that it ain't funny. That's how I know. I had unfixed it.
Well, I think the pain taking you where the aliens. You sure you ain't with the aliens? Cat, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I ain't thinking about them damn everybody. But what I done found out here lately, I ain't bothered about none. I know it had to come from somewhere.
Everybody asks, when are you going back to Tennessee?
I do not like no parts of the South. Southern people, they got the kind of class I got, honey, and they ain't on my level. I'm a high class woman. Down south is like dump. They need to take the down south off the map.
Lord, they need to take down south off the map. The South
Yeah.
is supposed to rise again. They ain't supposed to be going off no map. So you ain't going back home to Tennessee.
Oh heck no, not with a granny living there. And that other the biggest devil in Memphis, Tennessee is there too, not me. Mm-mm.
So you don't want to see Granny and Jeff roll down there.
And my cousin Helen, I sure don't want to see her.
Who your cousin? Sure.
Helen.
Oh, Helen.
Helen. Okay. Yeah.
So you won't be going.
Oh, ooh. Can't even get up.
Lord.
But anyway.
Well, Cat, you got too much pains tonight, girl. You got to get it together. You got to get up and shake that Chinese. You still got your.
But they is fixed this way because they wasn't gonna bother me in any kind of way. But once this person fixed the person, that's what goddamn fixing me. So the day comes, I cannot even believe this. I gotta really think about this stuff because this is really bad. I guess God was telling me that I'm gonna start seeing things, start asking questions. I didn't even.
What you got? Cat, what you got to tell Lucille Ball? Cat, are you there?
I'm not thinking about. I don't even want to mention that woman. I ain't thinking about her. I'm not thinking about her. All I want to do is separate her head from her damn shoulder. Let me give my kids a shout out.
Okay.
Shout out, happy Valentine's Day, Paris, Blanket, and Prince Michael and Little Carter. Happy Valentine's Day twice. Tiger, I love you guys. Oh, but now me and you really need to sit down and talk, Tiger, because I'm just realizing who's behind all my downfalls. Every downfall I done had is a person behind it all. People would tell me that. Oh, it's somebody blocking you. I could have just asked God to show me the face of the person 20 years ago. I'm just now doing it. I'm feeling like, what? I cannot even believe this stuff.
All right, Cat, well, you got it. And so, now, what about, what is his name, Michael? Anything you got to say to Michael before we go?
What Michael? I just gave Michael a shout out.
Oh, okay. So,
You talking about Jacko? Oh, this is what I want to say. Every person that called you between yesterday and last Monday, go to Rodney Hell. Y'all is into the downfall. Everybody, all of a sudden, people used to love me. Everybody loved me. Then all of a sudden, everybody's turning against me. Everybody's lying on me. That I put somebody in some refrigerator. Honey, I have a pacemaker and I have muscle. I have a muscle problem, and I keep telling y'all over and over. I don't go outside, but twice, 3 times out of a whole month. My kids don't want me outside. Somebody just robbed the church around here. Somebody got killed over here on Avenue X. Somebody found dead on Avenue X in a building over there. The people, September, somebody got killed right out here in front of my door. Shot in the head. Leave me alone. They don't want me outside because it's too much shit around here goes on. Yeah, I just don't get over here. Say anything about it. They, oh my, I go to the store, I go, you sitting there, I go food shopping. You know, they don't allow me outside because there's too much shooting and killing around here.
Yeah, they just did break in the Buddha's temple and beat them. Didn't they beat the people up in the Buddha's temple?
They beat the people in the Buddhist temple?
They went through the back door.
What is a Buddhist temple?
I saw something saying they had like a shootout somewhere this evening in New York.
That's where she live at, where the shootout at.
Well, it's funny
too. These people around here be killing and shooting. They shoot you in the head over here.
She live right in Sheephead Bay. They shoot you right over there, drag you and throw you in the bay.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is New York gun-related massacres are a daily event.
What's the number for the night? People hit last week. The number. Yeah, what number you bring?
I'm bringing 387.
And I'm gonna bring 444 and 1925. And with that, your lucky number is 766. Thank you so much, Kitty, and happy Valentine's Day from King and Queen, and happy Valentine to the world out there. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and be careful of people putting things in your drink and all the rest of the nonsense they doing now. People are poisoning people.
Yeah.
Poison is back, so be careful where you eat from people because people are poisoning people. That's the new thing now, poison.
Oh, and one last thing, the appropriate term now is congenital anomaly.
All right. Take care, folks. So
okay.
We out of here.
Night, night.
Night, night. Okay, folks, go to kingandqueenradio.com right now. kingandqueenradio.com. We're going to Africa. We're going to be there till 2 a.m. in the morning. Africa is awake, waking up right now. Me and Lot will be bringing you the best of everything from Africa. So join us in Africa, 12 midnight. DJ Pop Mark going to tear it up and want to thank our DJ here tonight for such an excellent job. He did his thing tonight, didn't he? So thank you as well. We had a great show.
Yeah.
Very comfortable, very relaxing. Oh, you got to take a couple pictures before we go. Okay. You got the camera? You got your pictures?
No, I got this one.
Okay.
I forgot about it.
All right, go take a couple pictures of me, I guess. Yeah. All right, we finished.
What's happening? Rip me out the plastic, I been acting brand new. Bitches acting like they running shit they really ran through. I spend that 500 before I ever trap you. They thought I was gon' fall off, I hate to bring you bad news. Threw So many racks, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back and forth. Cheap niggas make you pick, rich niggas get you both. Gave a Bentley to valet and let that nigga drive the boat. Let me pop off. Leave the club, sloppy drunk, come home and get my rocks off. Her bitch from the south, he tryna see me knock his socks off. Told them bitches meet me at the top, think they got lost. I'm on go like Grizz. She thought I would kiss her ass, she must ain't took a mess. Shit around my neck, it cost her arm and leg.